everyone, we have done what is landfill. Now continuing to this topic, the word is now composting. In your last class I have explained you what is landfill. Landfill is a low-lying area where waste is dumped, and it is made you clear that students, in the landfill what done? The waste segregate. Segregation of waste done. It is separated into useful and non-useful components, right? So then what happened? Then non-useful components spread over the low-lying area, and the useful components is used for composting. What is composting? The composting means the decomposition of waste into manure, right? Composting, the biodegradable waste like dry leaves, farm waste got converted or decomposed by microorganisms into useful product that is known as manure. Composting, decomposition of biodegradable waste into manure. Right? Now students, composting is of different types: aerobic, anaerobic and the vermicomposting. In the anaerobic composting, there is no presence of air. Air is not present. And in aerobic composting, there is presence of air. Right? And the next word is present in your book is vermicomposting. Vermicomposting is a special composting in which special microorganisms use. Special microorganisms use, that is red worms. That is red worm. Student, red worms are used for the vermicomposting. It is the main difference between the composting and the vermicomposting. Both are the processes in which biodegradable waste decompose into manure. But in vermicomposting, special microorganisms, that is red worms used. That's why it is name given to them vermicomposting. Hope the meaning between the both methods of composting is clear to you, composting and vermicomposting. Now the students, you know we all generate waste, right? So now we have to think before throwing the waste. So then waste collected will be less. So before disposing the waste, you should think whether can we use it again, right? So we follow 3 R's. We should follow 3 R's so that waste can be less collected. 3 R's We are throwing it here and there without thinking, which makes it scarce for us. Because to dispose plastic is not easy. Dispose plastic is not easy. So, students, we have to follow the proper ways. If we are using the plastic, we should dispose it properly, because you know plastic is very useful for us. We can't think our life without plastics. But if we decompose it, throw it here and there without any thinking, then it is becoming curse for us. So we should dispose it properly so that it doesn't create problem for us. So many examples are there. You see what we do. Some people are using plastics for collecting garbage at homes, and what they do, they throw it here and there outside after collecting the garbage. Then what happens? You see the stray dogs, stray animals eat that food, and sometimes while eating they consume that plastic bags also. Then what happens? That plastic bag create a problem in their intestine and they die. The animals die. Why they die? They die only because of plastics. So we should throw it properly. The second example is there. If we throw the plastic here and there on the roadside, they mixed with our drains, they go into sewage system, they choke it. Then what happens? When there will be rain, it will create a situation of flood. So it's important of disposal of plastics, right? Then we have to take proper steps. We should not throw plastic in here and there. Government has taken several steps to what we have to follow that steps. By only the government, it is not able to dispose the plastic properly. We have to follow. See, you see in the public places there are two types of dustbin mostly, blue color and the green color. Blue color dustbin is for to dispose non-biodegradable waste, and green color dustbin is for disposing biodegradable waste, right? For disposing biodegradable waste, and blue color is for non-biodegradable. So the students, keep in mind, never throw the plastic here and there. Throw it in a proper dustbin so that non-biodegradable waste go for the recycling, go for the in landfills, and the green, the biodegradable waste go for the composting. We should have to take the steps if we want our country be clean. Government has taken so many steps. Even the government has started the Swachh Bharat mission. Our Prime Minister has took the step and initiative and started Swachh Bharat mission. But when it will follow, when our country will be clean, if we alert, if we follow these steps. Hope now you all will follow these steps and